All right, traders. So it's Thursday and we're live, Thursday open mic. And this is the show where we're going to kind of go over some of the books that I picked up, what I've been reading, and some books that are thrown out there, and really anything that's going on in the comic book community. If anybody'd like to join me, it is an open mic. I'd love to hear your thoughts on some of these books and see what you're buying and what you're specking on, what you're interested in. So get right into it. So in Utah, I've got three. I always keep this light on when I'm cleaning because this is where I clean books. But it creates a havoc with this, obviously. So in the Salt Lake area, of course, I've got a few different LCSs, and I like to visit all of them and support all of them. Some great guys have been very welcoming to what I've been doing and, helping me out along the way. So I like to give back and give them shout outs. So in the Salt Lake area, maybe I'll just do this real quick. Let's do. All right. So the first, we've got Black Cat Comics. Black Cat Comics is my primary LCS because Greg and I are good buddies. We've done some projects together, and he's just an all-around really cool dude. Takes real good care of me. You can visit his website, blackcatcomics.com. He's got an extensive back issue collection in his store, and that's where a majority of my pull comes from. And then we've also, in our area, we've got, let's see if I bring that up here. We've got Dr. Volt's Comic Connection. So Greg is the longest running single owner comic store in the Salt Lake area. He's been around, Greg's been around for 21 years, I believe. Owned that store for that long. Dr. Volts has been around longer. They're on their third owner at this point. The gentlemen that own it now, a couple of brothers doing a fantastic job taking care of the community. They've got great deals on books, and they do exclusives and have a great hold service up there. Well connected in the larger comic community, very well connected, and just bringing the heat. And their staff is extremely knowledgeable in both stores. They actually also own, I'll bring this up, the Nerd Store. This is in the mall just up the street from my house. And it's more of a pop culture store, but they have a very large comic book selection and all the supplies. Kenny is my go-to comic guy there. He's really up on the indies and that kind of stuff. They also do Brain Dead Comics, part of the Beehive Collective. I'm not sure where we're going with all that, but and they are our local Bad Idea store as well. So 3 stores owned by various people, and like I said, they've always been really good to me, so I want to give them a shout out and make sure that they know I appreciate the support that they give me. So we're going to kick this off. I was in the Nerd Store the other day, yesterday, because I had to grab this. We've got Hank Howard Pizza Detective, Caligula's Safe. So this is the newest Bad Idea book. It's kind of a no-brainer. It's a $1 book, so why not? Bad Idea has been super hot, and I've enjoyed everything that they put out so far. I'm not going to get into the hype and the politics and all that goes along with that idea. It seems a real 50-50 situation. Half the people love it, half the people hate it. I'm really indifferent as long as they're putting out good quality books and I'm enjoying the read, right? So that's where I'm at on Big Idea. I'm lucky. The guys at the Nerd Store uh, are a bad idea store, so we're able to get the books in. Um, I don't always go to the Nerd Store on Wednesdays. I have a hold there, but I don't always go there on Wednesdays because I'm up there so often. So sometimes if I'm not feeling it, I just skip that one on a Wednesday. Um, Luckily, I was in last Wednesday. I got the Wellsville one. Great book, by the way. Outstanding read. Um, and Kenny was like, "Oh, make sure you're here because this book was only sold for one day. So if you didn't get it yesterday, you didn't get the book, and you're gonna have to buy it on the aftermarket." Not only that, but they are returns. So the quantity not sold has to be returned to Bad Idea. So real crazy concept, and they based it. How's it going, Bob? Want to say hey to Bob? Yeah, they based it on, I believe, the number of ENIACs that were shipped, and these were sent to the comics shops for free, from my understanding. And then they're supposed to sell them that one day, ship everything else back to Bad Idea. So very cool. And I know, at least in my store, I mean, there's going to be people that are going to fudge that rule and do shady things. And I hope they get caught. You make an agreement, you stick by it. That's just how it is. The guys at our shop, very stand up guys. And I know for a fact the store owners bought one copy. You're only allowed to buy one copy. So they bought one copy. And then the rest are going back. So hopefully that'll drive some interest in the book, and we can see some good things from these creators in the future. So, going to give that a read. Should really enjoy that. A book that I was really looking forward to, and I passed on all the copies. Now that I'm down to, I don't carry as many books on my website. I pick up for my hold customers because I do holds for people that don't have local comic shops, and I make sure they get their books. So I picked those up. I used to overbuy, but my pressing services are kind of taking the priority now. So I'm not doing as much of that. I'm trying to get into some exclusive covers, and I'm so lucky to have good friends in James and Jonathan over at Hive Comics that can help guide me through that process. They are a godsend. But so I don't pick up everything like I used to. One that I was really excited to get, and this is the Nerd Store Hive Comics exclusive, Silver City, #1. So I think that's going to be a great read. James just popped in here real quick. James, man, you guys killed it on this cover. Just killed it. Like, look at that. So this should be an excellent read. I'm looking forward to this one. I've seen the other covers out there, and honestly, just kind of ho hum on a lot of them. I saw this, and I don't know why I wasn't talking with James when I saw him yesterday. But I was walking out of the Nerd Store yesterday. I'm like, oh crap, I need to get a hold of those. So I grabbed a couple copies. Support your LCS, right? So great cover on that one from hive-comics.com. James says it's a beautiful, yeah, it is a spectacular cover. But I'm looking forward to the story as well. So, James, throw up the artist on that one. Let's give a shout out. Greg taking care of me again. Got the RI on Kanto and the City of Giants. Looking forward to that one. I'm really digging the Kanto stuff. Thanks, Bob, for throwing me into that mess. I did pick up a reader copy, Silver City. I do like that cover as well. This is a ratio variant, I believe, a 1-in-10. So really cool. Of course, brand new verse came out, Firefly stuff. I grabbed all the covers of that one. because you got to support Firefly. Some great books. If you're not reading Firefly, you're really missing out. Got the Kaylee cover. Firefly. Love Firefly. Big one. I think this is the big indie this week. I'm not sure why, but a lot of hype around it, a lot of mentions on Ice Cream Man number 24. Of course, Ice Cream Man, always a good read. Really enjoy it. But for some reason, there's a lot of buzz about the book this week. James says Silver City artist is Casey J. Woolner. So, like, cool thing about Hive is they're always giving us, like, just the coolest, not just cool books. Like, I know that James reads these things and Jonathan read these things, and they're very meticulous in the books that they choose because they want good stories, they want a quality content, but finding just the best artists, it's incredible. You need to like pop on over and check out the exclusive that they have over there, hive-comics.com. Some really cool stuff. Caps on Comics, what's up, buddy? How we doing today? Let's see, I picked up, of course, Silver Coin number 2. Number 1 was a great read. I'm looking forward to number 2. Kind of digging this more than the Ice Cream Man, Jake, to be honest with you. And I know it's not fair to do a lot of comparison in books. They're both fantastic. But I really like Silver Coin. I like the concept. The writing's solid. The art's solid. Very cool stuff there. I had to pick this up for a hold customer, High Republic number 5. I'm not on the High Republic book. I've got, actually, I don't have any High Republic in my personal collection. I've got one book coming, and I don't know, James, if you're still watching, do you still have any available? There's a really sweet Del Auto High Republic cover available. I guess I can pop over to their website real quick and see. Let's see. I know that we're not supposed to promote other businesses as much as I do, but I just love what these guys do. So here you go. Check that out. This is the Del Auto. This is the European version. That is a cool cover, and I snagged one of those. It looks like they've got singles available. Super cheap pricing on that. Like, I've seen this book at $120. They've got 5-packs, CGC 9.8, yellow label, Del Auto signature on a Star Wars book. How crazy is that? Like, just crazy. So that's available, hive-comics.com. So throwing that out there for y'all. Yeah, that's beautiful, isn't it? That Del Auto cover is just crazy beautiful. James says, yes, sir, we do have them available. So go check it out. Not only great exclusives of their own, but they're bringing in stuff that is just killer stuff. Picked up Geiger number 2. I like the world they're building here. I'm digging on it. I think they're doing great things with the superhero genre, and I'm all in on this one. So somebody had mentioned, I think it was Nick Comic Culture, was doing a review of this and was like, on the art, and I think I kind of agree in the aspect that the cover art on these could be better for the quality of book that it is. So that's just a thought on it. Flash by Night saying hello. How's it going? And then if you're sleeping on this one, you're sleeping, man. G.I. Joe number 281. This is honestly the first G.I. Joe book I picked up outside of trying to finish my Marvel run in years. I grabbed this one because there's a little bit of buzz about it. There's a new character, Sherlock. I don't want to be, not that I think it's going to blow up, but if that creeps up to $10, I don't want to have to be shelling out more than cover price for that when I go to build this collection. It's 281 books, and I can probably get a good majority out of them at $1 or less. So just avoiding any issues there. Oh, I didn't think of that, Cap. That is so true. I wonder if that was intentional. Remember those Silver Age checkered tops? I know that the first for Ivy, that Batman's got it. Yeah, very true. I didn't even think of that. Very cool. All right, and then I was lucky. James swung these by to me the other day. A whole stack of them. So that's what I picked up. Not a whole lot. Oh, what did I do? Hello?